Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day so far. Are you ready to get started with our good morning song? Okay, let's reach our arms out in front into a big circle like this, then raise them up high and back out in front of us. Now we're ready to sing. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Let's move on to our calendar and weather chart. Do you remember the month? January, and today is January 14th. So let's move our chip from yesterday, which was the 13th, over to the number 14. So we can say that today is January 14th. And do you remember what the year is? 2021. Now let me see those 7 fingers for the 7 days of the week. Are you ready to sing the song with me? There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And if we move down here, I'm wondering what yesterday was. Do you remember? Yesterday was Wednesday. You're right. So that means that today must be Thursday. Excellent, friends. And if today is Thursday, that means that tomorrow will be Friday. But let's go back to today and sing Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday all day long. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday all day long. And if we go back to the top, up, we have our season. Do you remember what the season is? You're right, it is winter. What do you like to do in the winter? Do you have any fun outside activities? I love going sledding in the winter. Do you go sledding in the winter? Does it snow at your house? Speaking of snow, let's sing our weather song. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Look at that. The sun is not shining at my house, but the rain isn't falling either. Instead, it's a cloudy day. When I look outside, I only see white clouds covering the sky. Is it cloudy at your house, or can you see the sun at your house? When I go outside, it's also very cold. It's a cold, cloudy day where I live. Now it's time to talk about the letter of the week. Do you remember what sound this letter makes? Let's make that sound together. And what is the name of this letter? You're right, it is the letter R. The letter R says All right, it's time for my number and letter box. I wonder what we'll find inside today. Are you ready for your first clue? All right, this is a type of a decoration. And this decoration is used to wrap around a present. Any guesses? Are you ready to see what it is? Look at that! Do you know what this is called? This is called a ribbon, and this is a red ribbon. Red and ribbon both start with the letter R. Now it's time to move on to the number of the week. What number is this? Do you remember? 6. You're right. This is the number 6. Now let me see those 6 fingers. 5 and 1 make 6. Are you ready to count them together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The number 6. Now usually on Thursdays, I have leaves that are inside of my number and letter box. But because it's winter time, it's so hard for me to find leaves that are on the ground. So instead, I thought that we could start counting with something else. Do you see what I have? These are evergreen branches that I took from an evergreen tree. It was specifically a Douglas fir tree. Now these branches have already fallen off of the ground. I think that they came off during a rain or a windstorm. But will you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you see how these little branches have these green needles? They're a little bit pokey. And because these are from an evergreen tree, that means that the evergreen tree has kept the needles on all winter long. We counted 6 of them. Earlier in the week, we talked about a type of a ship that transports people and cars across the water. Do you remember what it's called? That's right, a ferry. Today we are going to talk about another very, very big ship that's similar to a ferry, except this boat is used to vacation on the water. Do you know what that's called? That's right, a cruise ship. A cruise ship is a very, very big ship that is meant to carry passengers and is used for a vacation. How cool is that? Now, when you go on vacation, what do you like to do? I also love to swim. Did you know that a cruise ship have pools on them? And when it's time to eat, where do you think a passenger on a cruise ship would go? A restaurant. You're right. Cruise ships have restaurants on them. And when it's time to sleep at the end of the day, where would the passengers go? Their bedrooms. You're right. Cruise ships have many, many bedrooms, kind of like a hotel. So to me, a cruise ship sounds like a gigantic floating restaurant and hotel. How fun does that sound? Are you ready to move on to the work tray activity? Let's go check it out. One thing that can be found on a cruise ship are plenty of beach towels. Today you're going to practice folding, so you will need some tape and some smaller hand or face cloths. You will notice that your grown-up used tape to mark the middle of the towel like this. This is where you're going to make the first fold. So you want the bottom of the towel right here to come up and meet the top of the towel, right up there. So let's make the first fold. I'm taking the bottom of the towel and I'm folding it up, up, up so that it reaches the top, just like that. And look, here's some more tape. So let's fold the towel one more time, but this time we're going to fold it from side to side. Here comes the next fold. I'm going to take this side of the towel and bring it over to meet the other side. And there you go. You have a nice folded towel. Let's try one more time. So you see the tape right here. That marks the center of the towel. And you want to take the bottom to come meet the top. So let's make the first fold. Here comes the bottom up to the top. And this means that we need to make one more fold from side to side. Another folded towel. So once you become comfortable folding smaller towels like these, you can move on to larger bath towels. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. Folding towels can be really tricky, but just keep practicing and it will get easier. Thanks for learning all about cruise ships with me today. Have you ever been on a cruise ship? If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to check me out on OutSchool, where I teach live and interactive circle times. Thanks for learning with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. But before we go, we have one last song left to sing. Wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.